That is great. It really felt like being an unpopular version of the Carpenters because both my sisters would sing. My dad and mom are both musicals, so we would just sit around and play music and harmonize together. And there's no better feeling than harmonizing with people that like share all the same DNA as you. It's really great. I mean, it definitely raised the bar as far as music goes, but overall, since we none of us ended up being tone deaf, it was really great, and we could all sort of pick our own instrument to work with, and it was great. I love it. I wanted to be a stand-up comedian. For a little while, I wanted to be a lawyer, but I don't really know why. I read Mad Magazine, and they would talk about F. Lee Bailey a lot, which Mr. Campbell will get, but no one else will. And then for a while, I would just tell people I was going to be the next F. Lee Bailey. Uh, and then it became stand-up comedian. The test that I took, the placement test, I forget what they're called, but that you take one in junior high when it says like these are the careers that they recommend. Yeah, mine said I should be a barber. When I was young, it was the Cosby. It was NBC comedies all the way. So it was first was my first love was Daisy Duke. So the Dukes of Hazzard, and I really uh, felt a kindred spirit with Enos, who was the wimpy deputy who got beat up all the time, but he loved Daisy so much that he could like do any. He sort of could muster amazing amounts of strength for her. Then it was the Cosby Show, Family Ties. What else was on those on I can't remember what was else was on Thursday night. Then Twin Peaks came out, and that was sort of it. That took over everything else. That was late. That was late in high school, but boy, did that show have a big effect. Mm, Obsessed, but it'll only be for a short while with True Detective, like most everyone else that I know. Breaking Bad was great, but I feel like those are the shows that everybody likes. And I'm trying to think if I can search for something a little more interesting. I love the IT Crowd. I don't know if you've ever seen that. It's a British comedy. Um, the the show that I'm working on is called Twisted, and we just wrapped production, and that's coming on. And actually, an episode I wrote comes on tonight in, I'm trying to do the math, 2 hours and 13 minutes, I think. What time is it? You're at 6:30 where you are? 6:47? It'll come on at 9 for you guys. So that was an ABC Family show that I did after Pretty Little Liars, and it's kind of a teenage murder mystery, emotional, messed up relationships kind of a show. Um, and then we'll see how that does, and if it comes back or not. If it does, I'll do that, and if it doesn't, I'll just try to do something else. And I'm writing a project about bullying for my own edification. We'll see what comes of that too. All right. Take care, guys. Let me know if you have any follow up questions or anything. Pleasure to meet you. Uh huh.